It's another day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. We are sitting outside here enjoying the nature.
Yes.
At a beautiful place that is located somewhere. One day we will be able to reveal. But we decided to sit outside and enjoy. You'll hear the background music. It's Eid. It's the second day of Eid. And we are listening to that, but we're also focusing on what we're going to be talking about today. On our last episode that we're going to be posting shortly, Patricia Kalugendo had been speaking about reservations. My name is Lydia Gengo. I am from Lydia Channel, and welcome, allowing Patricia to be able to showcase, to be able to talk to us about what she has in mind to do with the pre-boarding of hotels in Tanzania and other countries as well. Welcome to our episode. Welcome, Patricia.
Thank you, Lydia. Good afternoon, everybody. We are now continuing. As we said, we had started with reservations, and now we need to see how reservations, a front office, can work with sales and marketing in a pre-opening hotel. You need a sales and marketing department during pre-opening. The sales and marketing will help you to create awareness of the hotel, establish the hotel's brand and identity. The sales and marketing as well will help you in making a market research so that you can have the better pricing of the hotel that you're gonna open. In marketing and sales, there is something we call the business mix or market segmentation.
Okay.
That's where you have different groups on rates, different segment of your clients that you are targeting, so that you have a very good revenue. You don't lose out on rooms. There is something called corporate business clients. There is a certain rate that you're going to offer to the corporate clients. You'll have the rack rate, the rate that anybody who walks in can have. Then you have the rate that you offer to the online travel agencies. That helps you to sell your hotel, but then they get some certain commission. And then you have group bookings that come with the events, with weddings, with anything that comes in a group. And then you have government officials and diplomats. You also have to give them a certain rate.
So these are different categories that you're talking to us
Yes, different category, the segmentation of your business clientele.
Are all these categories, can all these categories, let me ask that question again, can all these categories that you've just mentioned be adapted to a small scale hotel, or this is just for those big hotels with 250 rooms? Can this be also part and parcel, like, you know, we've been traveling to Tanga several times and we've been staying in Airbnb. Can what you just shared to us today, for someone who's planning to open an Airbnb, can this be used in that small scale Airbnb, or those hotels that we call them the mini hotels, or the staycation, and the hotels that are 40 rooms, 50 rooms? Can that be used, the categories you just talked to us about today, so that somebody who's listening to us will not think, this is just for the 5-star hotels? That's my question, Patricia.
Certainly you need these segments. You know, when we say leisure market, you will not only have leisure all the time. Sometimes people don't travel for leisure. We will have corporate people who are coming for a certain or specific business. So you need all these. You will have someone who's working in your establishment, just working in. You cannot offer a lower rate. Of course, you need to give higher rates so that you also maximize your revenues.
Wonderful.
Okay. Then there is another category, the airline and distressed passengers. The airline, you have the crew that you go into contract with them. Those will cushion your occupancy about 10 to 20% of your occupancy. And then the rest comes from the groups, comes from the government, comes from the rack rate, comes from online businesses.
So for someone who has not been in the hotel industry and have not worked in the front office and have not worked in marketing, When you talk about rack rate, you always confuse me. So you may be confusing someone who's listening to us right now. What is rack rate?
The rack rate is the rate that is established that you just give. It's the highest category of your rates.
Okay.
Whereby when you have online rates, they get a lower percentage from the rack rate because
Okay.
this is your starting point
Okay.
on a higher side.
Okay.
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 Then the sales and marketing will establish a unique selling strategy.
A unique selling strategy.
That could be the location, the amenities, and the service that you offer.
Right.
Every hotel has to have its own unique selling strategy. Then the sales and marketing, they deal with branding and digital presence on social media. If you're not present on social media, you know, this is not our era when we were selling hotel like it is. You just do advertisement on newspapers or flyers. These days people go digital. So you need to make sure your hotel is available
So
on
this is
social
when
media.
it comes to digital marketing.
Digital marketing.
Okay. With digital marketing, during the times that we were working 30 plus years back, was the digital marketing part of the public relations manager?
Yes, it was part of the public relations. Actually, even now, it is also part of the public relations manager.
Wonderful. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, and then the sales and marketing department, they sign contract with the online travel agencies.
Okay.
They get the hotel to be listed on global distribution system. They do the public relations, as you said. They organize press and conferences for the area to know that there is a hotel coming up. Otherwise, no one will know about you.
Okay.
And then they engage travel agencies, bloggers, because these are the people that are going to sell you. They're going to help you. And then journalists as well for the hotel reviews and to be known within the city. Then the sales and marketing for the pre-opening, they collect feedback. During pre-opening, then you know this is what we need to correct, this is we did well, and then
Go ahead.
and then you know this is where we went wrong. They get all the reviews from the client that have stayed with you during the soft opening before you do the grand opening. And then they offer special loyalty rates for early adapters. You know, you need to make people come to you
Okay.
to make sure that by the time you open the hotel is now has already clients and can now sell the product, and everybody is aware.
So
knows
what-
the product,
Yeah.
knows what services you can offer, and all the staff are well trained. Then the sales and marketing will also do the market intelligence, so that you know other hotels that are within this area. What rate are they offering? What occupants do they have? You need to keep on checking.
Wonderful. So to wrap it up, since we're going to be having another interview that we're going to follow through, because we talked about reservation, now we know that there's a reservation, there is sales and marketing that needs to work with the front office to be able to correlate on what is talked about. And then we're going to go on to our last interview that is coming up. And the rain is trying to push us back into the house, believing that we will not be able to finish this interview. Patricia, one word before we move inside and come back outside to continue with what is the last episode that we're going to be having. One word so we can go back, enjoy our lunch, come back and recharge.
What I want to say is a successful hotel opening is not just about unlocking the doors.
Okay.
It is about laying a strong foundation for future success with the right pre-opening strategies from sales, from reservations, from operations, and guest experience.
And
That
guest
should not be
experience.
forgotten. Guest experience is the key.
It's the key.
Yes.
Patricia, thank you. It's a pleasure. We know by the time we go inside and eat something light, this rain will abide to the God that we serve.
Yes.
We start every episode that we have with prayer, and we also close it with prayer. So we thank God for the rains, because we prayed for the rains and the rains are here. Until we come back again, please continue to watch, listen, ask questions on our YouTube channel, and we'll revert back to you shortly, because Patricia has something more important that lays the foundation of a pre-opening hotel. Patricia, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Dear viewers, please stay tuned. Don't get tired. That's why we are trying to make our episode not cumbersome, so that you can listen and understand and ask questions. Have a lovely day, everyone.
Thank you guys. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.